Hi, it's Beth here from Pennards. I'm one of the nurses. Welcome and congratulations on your new kitten. It's very exciting. I'm going to talk to you today about two of my favourite subjects, nutrition and kittens, which everybody loves kittens. You've got your kitten and you're probably thinking, what on earth do I feed him or her? So I'm going to give you a few bits of advice and some tips on feeding and nutrition. So you've probably been given a welcome pack from your breeder with a food recommendation, what they'd like you to feed, which is absolutely fine. All I'd say is that you just check this with either one of the nursing team or your vet, one of our vets here, to make sure that it is the right nutrition for your kitten. Because some foods are not as good at providing balanced nutrition as others, so we need to make sure that your kitten gets the best start. We here at Pennards recommend Hills Pet Nutrition and Hills Pet Food, and the reason that is because it's driven by science. Every packet, every pouch has had extensive testing and research by vets and scientists to make sure it provides the optimum nutrition, and in this case for growth. Growing kittens need a specific level of nutrients for balanced growth and balanced nutrition. So it's really, really important. They need things like calcium and phosphorus for growing. Cats need something called taurine, which is really important for eye health and heart health. So that's really, really important. That's why we need to make sure they're on the right path for a good start. So that's Hills. So Hills kitten food comes in dry. It comes in a pouch, it comes in a can, so there's lots of different varieties of texture and flavour for them, and it's very palatable as well, so that's why we recommend it. It's also easy to feed as well, it's quite convenient as well, and you can get it when you come in to see us. So other foods you might have heard of is raw feeding, so it is exactly that, it's raw food. Here at Pennards we don't support raw feeding. Really because it's really difficult with raw feeding, especially in growth, to get a nutritional balance there, and it's really hard to do that. So we don't support that we don't support it at all. The only other thing that is a concern to us is the pathogen level in raw feeding and raw food. So we see things like salmonella, listeria, E. coli and campylobacter in these foods. And they will be shed into your environment by your pet species. So it's really important if you are feeding raw to clean up after your pet quickly and wash your hands a lot and before and after preparing food and after handling your cat as well. Really important. So yeah, we don't support raw feeding here, but yeah, we just want you to feed safely. So some timing and frequency of food. So you can pretty much feed kittens in what we call something ad-libs, what we call it, which means you can pretty much just put the food down and they will just help themselves, which is another word, grazing, which you've probably heard. So they'll go back and forward to the food bowl. That's absolutely fine. That's quite classic cat behaviour. You just need to make sure that you if you think they're being greedy, to make sure you weigh the food or measure the food out for a daily ration, and that we regularly check their weight to make sure they're getting enough food and not getting too much, and they're not going to put on weight. Up to the age of 12 weeks, you can feed them sort of 4 meals a day, and then by the time they get to 12 weeks, they'll probably only go to the food bowl sort of 3 times a day. By 6 months, they may go twice a day. But like I said, some cats are grazers, so they just have food out all the time and they just go back and forward to the food bowl. That's absolutely fine. Just like I say, just get their weight checked every month or so to make sure they're not putting on weight or they're not too underweight. So you can exercise your kitten by playing with them and things, and you can actually use like puzzle feeders made out of like cardboard. I think Hannah from Pennards did an amazing video this year on puzzle feeding. On our Facebook page to go check that out. But you can make puzzle feeders out of anything in your home that's safe for them, like cardboard tubes and boxes and things. You can also like scatter feed, where you grab some of the food and literally throw it, and they have to run around and get it, which is quite fun. the other top tips I can give you are with their food and their water bowls is cats don't actually like having their water and their food together. So what you can do, what I do for my cats, is I put a bowl in the bathroom and a bowl in the kitchen, but not near their normal food bowl, and they'll absolutely love that. The other thing that's a big no-no for cats is don't put their food near their litter tray, because they don't want to go eat near the toilet. And so yeah, if you separate their litter trays, their food bowls and their water bowls out, that's ideal for cats. If you've got any questions about your cat's nutrition or other questions, you can contact one of the nursing team via our Pets app chat service, or you can give us a call, or you can make an appointment for either a video call or an appointment to see one of us, and we can answer all those questions for you. So have an amazing time with your kitten, or kittens if you've got more than one. Have a lovely time with them, and if you've got any questions, yeah, just give us a shout and enjoy your time with your new member of your family.